Have me a quick one, folks. Oh. Morning. Morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm not a happy Tuesday. I had a breeding group, someone bought them. Dale, I'll have to look, see if I have any females at the hatchery I can unload. So I'll try to check later today. Don't mind me, I'm trying to blow out feeding here. coming. All right. Let's see. Hold on. Coming back here. All right. Yeah, try to make this a quick one. I get a horrible headache. All right, Cyclic 101. I could take care of that. I'm glad everybody else is doing well. Me, I got a dang on headache. Allergies been rough. I didn't eat nothing because I had a doctor's appointment this morning, a checkup, physical, whatever, blood work. So couldn't eat since last night till this morning, and just a mega amount of stress is overwhelming right now. Just Murphy's Law, man. I hate Murphy's Law. Friggin' my van engine's going in my Dodge van, so it's pretty much done. And buying a new vehicle is very stressful. I haven't had a vehicle payment in like over 4 years, I think. Roughly 3.5, 4 years. And obviously interest rates are stupid, even with perfect credit. So yeah, even getting a semi-inexpensive vehicle, a new track, 2025. So it's going to make it a challenge because I'm not getting, they don't have no more Dodge Caravans. Chevy quit making small vans. So your options are so stupid limited. I like the new Traverses, but I can't see paying that kind of money right now. Even getting a discount through GM. I don't know how people are paying $600,000 a month for a vehicle payment. A girl at a store I stopped at for my doctor's appointment said she just had to get a new car. Interest rate was 10%. I'm complaining about 6.5%, maybe 7%. I'm like, frick. I had when I bought my HHR, it was zero financing for 36 months. Payment was kind of high, but it's paid off. 3 years. My van was like 3.5. Haha, Karen. I did buy extended warranty, which they couldn't find in the system. It doesn't matter. It's another 250 miles. It'll be 100,000 miles. If I remember what I bought was a 5-year, 75,000. Yeah, F that. So yeah, and that's another thing. I got Dylan, as in college, so that's about $6,000 a year. After his like 5,500 FAFSA loan, whatever, and his scholarship, thinks he's got all these scholarships and he's a straight A smart kid. So it will cost us actually a little bit more. The dean of engineering did give him a $500 scholarship check, whatever, end of the school year, whatever. So any little bit helps. He's applying for some other things, but his new dorm I know is going to cost a little bit more money. So that's what we're basically paying is for room and board and food and stuff. So this new car, this new Trax, which is pretty nice. kind of techy. Actually, it moves pretty fast, and the seats fold down, kind of like the HHR. So there's a cargo area. So I brought it home yesterday, test drive, and went home because I got styrofoam boxes, of course, in my garage and my attic. I have fish boxes, you name it, everywhere, except the bathroom, I guess. So I could figure I can get 10, 12 small standard fish boxes, and maybe 4 of the large boxes in the back. So that's the most, and that's what's worst case scenario in the winter. Doing big orders again, which sometimes I get as many as 25 boxes. I would have to make 2-3 trips to the airport. Although the gas is going to be much cheaper on a smaller car. I'm going to give the car to Dylan in his junior year when he's living off campus, so not next year, the following year. So he'll have to have reliable transportation. The HHR, I'll have to off it. You can, there's some write-off owning. I leased one time. And, well, at that time, I put a lot more miles, especially when I had my second store in Menor. And I was doing a lot more maintenance on East Side, too. So I was racking the miles. I used to average about 25,000 a year at one point. Now I'm 15, maybe 15, 16 a year. They only give you like 10,000 miles now. Then you have to pay overage. So I ended up having like 1,500 miles. I was about to go over, and I actually paid extra when I had that Astro van extended miles, and I was about to go over. So I ended up buying a new vehicle and putting the van in the driveway, so I didn't had to pay more when I turned it in. So a lease is not for me. If somebody's turning over a vehicle every year, 2 years maybe, I'd rather buy. My HHR is an 07, but I didn't drive it in the winters. I stored it. That's my little fish hot rod car. It's great on gas, spring and summer and fall. Dylan's now driven it last 3 winters. It's got maybe 120,000 miles on it, and I put about $4,500 in the last 2 years in it, between brakes and front end and all kinds of stuff it needed, tie rods or whatever. So it seems like once you hit the 100,000 mile mark, it's done. Like this van, the engine, it could be about $5,000 for a new engine. 2,500 maybe used. The guy down at the station down the street was going to try to find a rebuilt one, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. Dealer will give me $1,000 trade in. There may be a guy might take it. I have to see when. Tomorrow, take it in, and I might get more. I don't know. It's they said it's on any time that thing's gonna go. I'm like, frick. So yeah, none of that was planned. I was gonna shoot for next year, and hopefully, economy's better, rates are down, or gas is down, insurance doesn't go up anymore. Interest rates will go back down. Economy kind of starts going in a positive direction instead of a constant negative the last 4 years. A shit show this 4 years. But now I'm forced. And then what else? A major headache, probably one of the worst headaches this year, is that custom tank job I've talked about for a client, and new office. Good morning, Brian. The builder, just an F up. They're messaging me while I'm blowing up my phone while I'm at the doctor's office. I said I'm at a doctor's appointment. Is the tank coming tomorrow? You set the tank up. The doctors want to know if you coming tomorrow. I'm like, I don't have the tank. I haven't heard nothing. The guy had the sheet was 6 foot by 10 foot, and his cost was over $3,300 for his screw up. Yeah, they shop around. They use Huntington, Capital One, and they do use a credit union. And sometimes he says it's really good rates, and then sometimes the credit union's not. So they took my info, which is weird. I lost 8 points on my credit score yesterday because I get an alert when there's a change with my credit, whatever, and I log in while I'm sitting at the guy's desk while he's taking it to the finance manager or whatever. They got to run the stuff today and whatever. So, yeah, and I'm like, it dropped 8 points just for them running my credit. It's what a racket. Oh, that's another thing. Frickin' Synchrony Bank is a piece of shit company. I'm going after the letter that's going out today. I went and searched who the CEO and down the line, anyone that has anything that I perceive as a target, basically, and sent them my final payment because they canceled me. If anybody, I think I talked about it, my Sam's credit card, which is Synchrony Bank. And I just was stopped at Finn across the street from the hospital when I was at doctor's appointment because I had a gift card Dylan gave me for Christmas, finally used. They raised the interest rate to $35.99 to $39.99. Synchrony. That's insane. 20s is like ridiculous. Now almost 40%. You're getting close to the half of 50%. Most people will be bankrupt or can't never pay that credit card off. I pay them off every month. I'm actually a bad customer. And I knew that. My CPA said that because I pay my bills off every freaking month. I haven't got this far in life. I told that kid at the register, I said, I don't have a college degree or anything, but I pay my bills, always pay my bills, pay my debts. And, that's how, credit worthy, whatever, I got this far and able to buy these buildings is because I pay my damn bills. And so it's I told him it's disrespectful. I told him I think I was what I tell him, that one should get him the letter pretty good, discriminated against. So that one can send up red flags. And I advise that Sam's Club should drop you because you're hurting their business. A nice drop, 500 would be low to 1,500 a month at Sam's on supplies for here, cases of water for the dojo, and I'm there almost every week. So, yeah, stupid. So, yeah, life has been very hectic. So this custom tank, and I only have tomorrow open. Yes, they're the biggest, I think, now for retail credit. Doing those deals, they have Amazon, biggest. So they're probably making money hand over fist in general. But they're a scam. And even the people at Sam's, 2 ladies told me they're horrible. The one told me horrible when I went in to say, what's wrong with my car? I can't get gas. It's declined, whatever. And then call the 800 number and find out Synchrony canceled me because I double paid a payment on a thing. The second time was a chunk around the holidays. And the first time they said it would take 10 to 14 days to get a check. And I'm like, what? You take my money in seconds, but it's going to take me 2 weeks to get a double payment. And then I realized the second time that it's not very noticeable. You got to click on a little thing that says a pending payment. It's not very noticeable. And I did it a second time, and it was a good chunk, and I didn't want that much taken on my checking account, not around the holidays. And I called them up, and I had one going out that day and one another day because I get the alerts, emails that I have a bill that's going to be due the 3rd. And so I paid it right away. And then I get the bill, which are going to start charging monthly for a statement. And I'm like, oh, shit, I got to pay this. So I put in to pay the whatever first or something. I always pay it like 2-3 days before it's due. Just make sure there's a buffer. And then it goes see a double whammy coming out of my checking. I'm like, so I call pending. So I call Synchrony and I'm like, hey, can you stop one? Just take one of them. And there's some guy in the Philippines or somebody that broke in English. Oh, yeah, I can't do it. Huh? Why not? Just, you're getting one. I'm not waiting That's too much. Just take one payment and don't take the next one, whatever. And I don't even remember what he jabbered, whatever. And so the next day, I called my bank to put a hold, the stop to one of the payments, and just only let one go through. And I think, if I remember right, because it was like 5 months ago, or long, or whatever, when they went to take it, it stopped both. And then it ended up being a big pain in the ass, which was fixed in a few days, in a week or two. Call them up, and I paid the bill in full. So I was done and over, and I was like, I'm not making that mistake again. And that's from 5 months ago. They're canceling me. And a girl at the register says they're horrible at Sam's. And then when I went back, and they take out credit cards now. I didn't know that. I know for the longest time you only had to have their credit card. I know the gas pump you could use multiple cards. So I'm like, oh, cool. I thought I was going to have to start carrying a checkbook in and whatever. And so, because it's a majority of its business. And she said she missed one payment over the holidays, first time, and they canceled her card. They're horrible. Horrible system. And at that interest rate, that's highway robbery. That is going to hurt more people than anything. Nobody's going to be able to pay their bills, especially if they just pay the minimum. Phone. No, not open today. I keep posting hours over and over and over and over again. I got it on the windows. I got it on the sign, whatever, and people still can't figure out the hours. So yeah, Monday, Friday, 1 till 6, Wednesdays and Saturdays, 11 to 5, closed Tuesdays and Sundays. Thursday by appointment, only between 1 and 4. You gotta call ahead or email me and set up a time. It's a $50 minimum purchase. So there's only one guy here, Mr. Adam. So, which is his birthday today. My stepson's birthday is actually today. We celebrated this weekend. Stupid ice cream cake. I put weight back on. Damn it. Gotta get back. My elbow. Oh, now the doctor wants me to go physical therapy, get dry needle and something else to a specialist or whatever, because this thing hurts. My sciatic nerve, my back has been, knock on glass, plastic, metal, wood, I have none. It's gotten better. I just gotta be careful. Not trying to overdo it. So, yeah, mine's next Tuesday. I told the doctor and the nurse, I said, is this my midlife crisis? I'm going to be 55 or something. Is it everything is a pain in the ass going wrong? Oh, and getting this tank in. Tomorrow's the only open day. I got a funeral Friday, Brunswick. My aunt and uncle passed away, my mom's youngest brother, Uncle Gary. They're the ones that pretty much got me into fish. I'd never, some of you are not from around here, but Brunswick was more country, like now it's all built up. And I used to go sometimes stay with my cousins on weekends. My grandmother lived also in the house Gary and Barbara lived. And stay the weekends and play and go ride dirt bikes, bicycles, there's a couple ponds up the street, and we used to go caught turtles and frogs and go fishing and bring them back, and we had kiddie pools in the back, and it was so much fun, being a kid back in the day. And they had fish tanks. Well, they had one fish tank, and just like MTS, multiple tank syndrome. And I remember just at night sitting at the chair next to the tank and just watching the tank fish. I was just like, this is the coolest thing. We didn't have video games then. I don't think Atari was even around yet. So let's see, 55. I was probably 7 or 8 years old. So 1977, I don't know, long time ago. Those few years till I got my first actual tank was when I was 10 for Moorers for my birthday. I had goldfish bowls. I had bowls with goldfish and stuff or whatever I collected and caught. And then I got an actual real tank with a box filter and a metal frame incandescent light from Woolworths, a kit, stupid kit that nobody knew anything what they were doing then. 47 years ago, whatever it was. So, but I just, man, I'll never forget that one tank that was in the living room. I think it had a pair of gold Severums or something. I don't know what else, but I remember the first time seeing like a fish with babies. They had I'm almost positive it was a pair of Cribensis, which we have some, with a bunch of babies and guarding them and stuff. And I was like, this is the greatest thing. It's like another world. So, and then they end up one tank. They had discus. First time ever hearing of discus. Remember, there's no internet. There's encyclopedias. That was the extent. And department stores had pet departments. I didn't really know any pet shops at the beginning. It was Kmart and Woolworths. Gold Circle maybe had a pet department. Sayers, whatever. Then Value City ended up having a pet department, which I love that one. And then Dr. Pets came around, the chain, and malls. But and then we're going in their bedroom. They had I'm pretty sure it was like a 30 long, and it was dark. I had to be real quiet, not make any sudden movements, and I think they use a flashlight. They're like brown discus. They're real sensitive. They're wild. Woolworths rocked. Yeah, the good old days. Yeah, and that was my mom. You know, my mom was a stay-home mom. I'm the youngest. My brother was 10 years older. My sister was 8 years older. So my sister ended up in school after school, and my brother was in the Navy before and all that stuff. But we go shopping there at Southland, and I'd always get bacon on my grilled cheese. Eat at the counter, and I had bacon, grilled cheese, and French fries was my go-to thing, and always. So, yeah, the good old days. Kinda miss it. All this technology is supposed to make your life simplified, all that stuff. Oh my gosh. No, it's just on you 24/7 now. There's no breaks. I mean, the doctor just basically give me orders when I go on my family vacation in a couple of weeks that turn off the phone and block out business, whatever. She could tell I was stressed. She's like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, it's rough lately. And I said, allergies, and I got a headache, I'm hungry, and didn't eat, and the tank problem, and this and that, and my pains. So I'm like, I don't know. I said, the only way I get away from technology is when I go to a third world country. So I told them. She had an intern, PSA doctor or something, practice to be a doctor. I don't know what they call them, whatever. So I said, unless I'm going scuba diving like Africa or somewhere, you have no choice. You don't have a signal. You don't have a cell phone you can use. So, see off the internet, social media. Yeah, I doubt it. I will, some. We're going whitewater rafting, which I gotta book that. Which you can't really, I'm not doing it. My Lynn's got bad sciatic nerve problems. That's gonna be too rough. So we'll do the lazy river at the bottom of the river or something with the tubes. And Austin Dillon, Austin's girlfriend. Well, Austin's actually getting married to Cindy. So we just found that out Sunday. And they'll do the whitewater rafting, and us old folks have to be at the bottom of the river on tubes. Well, I don't want to go horseback riding, but not good. Not for a bad back. My back's better. I don't need anything to trigger it, so I don't know what we're going to do. Four-wheeling, I know the Ripley's Aquarium. I've never been to that one down there. I think it's in Gatlinburg. So, anywho, all right, about my dysfunctional life right now. It's hot in here. I get a ton of questions on stocking. I had somebody out of town, but we couldn't hook up. Obviously, lots of community fish. A bunch of 2.5 inch, 3 inch dollars, almost out of rose lines. That Midas. This dude needs a home. He's a beast. Good looking fish. If you want a pet fish like a dog, well, there you go. Have a 40 gallon breeder, 75 gallon, 55. They get about 12 inches. 14 inches would be big. These are almost gone. We still have some plants getting a little low. I love these sensitivity plants. Watch it curl up when you bother it. But it's supposed to hold up. It does it slowly. Loaches. Still got some gold rams. Not many left. Out of slink, just getting low. Crayfish, fishing, or to feed the puffer. I gave him a crayfish yesterday, so he's fat and happy. Little Oscars. King Tiger Plecos, there's like 20% off. We got a few throughout the tanks. We do got some empty tanks. There's a bunch of large blue grammies, awesome rainbows. This, with the light sees better. This has got that film on it and can't get off. I can't believe we still have these puffers. It's unbelievable. Angels, more plecos, angels. Electric Blue Texas, some oddballs, trade-ins. That's been a big thing. I'm getting bombarded. People wanting to bring fish in. I'm taking what I can. We got some. I got a pleco. It's probably 10 pounds over there. Oh my gosh, that they took in. A lot of people are moving, taking down the tanks for the summer or something. One lady emailed this morning. Her taking care of her mother. She's got a couple big plecos, a couple big. She says big, large Frontosas, but she's unable to take care of the tank now. It's a mess. So, yeah, so that's a Luanda I brought in the other day. Here's that Lemon Jake. Gorgeous. So, brought in a Red Empress, which beat up the other Red Empress. Where'd he go? He's right. Oh, no, the Flametail, the Gara, which beat up right there. Mabunas. Oh, that's one guy from Carolina wants me to ship fish, which won't be till end of June probably. Third week of June, fourth week of June before I ship. I'm still waiting on the Central American list. I don't know what's going on. I know the holidays don't help. Yellow Labs, there's some slow size, couple cobalts, ACIs. There's the Gallia Reefs. I need the females out of there. There's a nice male right there. F1s, red OBs, red zebras. So I didn't turn all the lights. That's a nice male. Livingstone eye. There's the small ones. Look at the size of that stinking pleco. Howdy, you alright? You're dry heaving. Drink some water. Tanganikans like no other. Someone asked about Frontosas. I'm on these airs. Anthony, I think there's 12 Zaire Kapampas right here. F1s. You said you want them all? Come and get them. Bring that cashola. Beautiful slow side. I have more of those to bring in. Small peacocks. I'm running the sale still. The BOGO deal. Buy one, get one free. Large Tanganikans, medium Tanganikans, rare Tanganikans, West Africans. I brought in some more Kagoma Frontosas the other day. Awesome. I brought in the Pemway Frontosa. Look at the blue in the head. Odds and ends. Still got some clown loaches. Electric blue Acaras. All kinds of Severums. Bigger electric blue Acaras. These awesome vampire plecos, green moss barbs, tiger barbs, ruby barbs, red-tailed sharks, more Severums, some Central Americans. Those beautiful peacock bass. They get awesome when they mature. Got Kelbear eyes. Tanks are a little dirty because I threw food in there, a bunch of food. Still some Episto males. Different small bushy nose chocolates and red bushy nose. Cory cats, tetras, baby bushy nose up there. Shrimp. Look at the little baby blue ones. Lots of baby fire reds. The sun-kissed. They're growing. All these cool urchin snails. crabs. There's some pond stuff. Cories, more bushy nose reds, coolies, those neon coolies, more cories. There's that guy. He's freaking awesome. I'm not sure what he is, but oh, there was a cool. Oh, there's one of the hybrid plecos in there. Yeah, you put food in there and they come out. But another king tiger. There's 20% off on those. So, and that's it. I don't have much at the hatchery. I got more Furtosas coming up. I don't have a whole lot. So people ask what I have. I haven't been pulling spawns that much. It's been slow. Even missing some Furtosa mouthfuls. So still a bunch of sales, clearance sale on the canister filters with the free Biochemsorb. Discus, there's still some left. For $100. Can't beat it. Closeout, clearance, spring clearance, the tidal filters, not many left. That might be it. There might be a couple in the back. There's no more 110s. I think they're all gone. 20% off of clears. There's now 30% off on the UV Fluval. So a lot of these prices are better than you're going to find even on the internet right now. So we got a lot of stock. Puff Mama. So, yeah. Flex kits still have some left. And they're cheaper than anything and anybody. You're saving like $300, $400 basically off normal retail. So, cash plus tax. Foods. There's a bunch of foods on sale. I didn't turn on the lights. So, yeah. I don't think I'll get a shipment in before, man, B3's getting big. Good morning, Panther. We have that 120. We still have some of the smaller flex and kits, but we got those 32. This reptile cage needs a home. Desperately needs to get out of our way. It's out the door. That's what the cost is, $315. So you can buy it retail $500 probably. Yep. What it is. APIs on sale. On clearance. Sponge filters. So. Oh, Pleco K's. I'm going to leave that on sale this week. Finish the week off. Last week of the month. That's going to be June. Amazingly. So, yep. Alright. I got to get going. I got all kinds of things to deal with this morning. As I said earlier, a million phone calls I gotta do. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. Yes, I should be back Saturday morning, normal. Maybe I'll do the hatchery this time. We'll see. Get a vote. Want hatchery or the store on next show. Then the following Tuesday, I might not be doing a show for another couple weeks. I got so much cramming to do, maintenance before my vacation, and just so much going on in my personal business life. Store's slow, hanging in there. But, yep, if you're local, support us. We appreciate it. Buy something. And that's it. So, y'all have a good week. Stay safe. It's cooled down. We got some rain finally. We kind of needed the rain, so a lot of flowers and stuff was dry in our yard and all that stuff. So, all right, y'all take care. Thanks. Appreciate you. See you on the next one. Bye.